Welcome to Piecemeal Between Bites episode. Piecemeal is a podcast hosted by the Emily Program, and Between Bites are short episodes addressing topics you want to know more about. Piecemeal covers topics related to eating disorders, body image, and how society may influence our thinking. Please use your discretion when listening and reach out for support as needed. I'm your host, Jillian Lampert, and for Between Bites, you get just me. Welcome to the podcast. Today's topic is all about coming home for the holidays, particularly people who are coming home from university, being away for a job or a study abroad or a gap year. It's all about coming home, particularly in that sort of young adult time frame. When someone is struggling with an eating disorder, coming home for the holidays can be exceptionally difficult, especially if family and friends don't know about the eating disorder or if everyone is worried. It can also be a challenging time for worried family members or loved ones, what to say, what not to say. It can all feel like walking on eggshells. How to manage this time of year is tricky. It's a lot on folks' minds. So today we're going to talk it all through. So let's frame it, right? Holidays. Holidays can be a loaded time, loaded with emotions, with joys, with fears, with challenges, with misinterpretations, with scary foods, with lots of people. And for most folks, home for the holidays, it's often desired to be a time of rest and rejuvenation after a long semester or a busy time at work or time away, particularly if you're a college student coming home for the holidays. You just had the end of a semester that was super overwhelming and you're ready to be done for a little while. If you're a student with an eating disorder coming home for the holidays, just know this. If your family knows about the eating disorder, they do want the best for you and they are likely worried about you. And they also likely don't quite know what to say or how to say it. And if they don't know about the eating disorder, you are likely worried about them finding out or thinking about how to keep it concealed from them. That's an incredibly stressful spot to be in. And if you're the loved one of someone with an eating disorder, know that it makes sense if you're scared or if you're worried or if you're concerned. Eating disorders are serious illnesses with potentially fatal consequences. Of course, you're worried and your loved one needs your support, and likely they're scared. I can remember so clearly when I had an eating disorder in college, coming home from the holidays was really tricky. How is it going to go? What will people say? What are they going to know? What do I want to talk about? What do I not want to talk about? What do I want them to not say? What do I want them to say? It was really overwhelming, and particularly at the end of a tough semester. So I get it. If you're a student coming home from the holidays, I totally understand that feeling. It's super scary. I can think back really clearly to how that felt for me. And if you're a loved one, if you're a parent, particularly if somebody with an eating disorder, now that I'm a parent, I could totally understand how scary that is for you and how just unnerving it is for you. So we're going to walk that through. So first, if you are somebody coming home for the holidays with an eating disorder and your loved ones know about the eating disorder, talk with them about how you're doing. They want to know, not because they're mad, not because they want to shame you, not because they're frustrated with you, but because they care about you. You have a pretty terrible illness and they are rightly concerned. Even if the eating disorder tries to tell you that they are overreacting or it's no big deal, the eating disorder will lie to you to save itself. Let your family members know how you're doing. Let them know, and let them know specifically how they can support you. It's okay to tell them what's helpful for them to say and do. Give them ideas, give them specifics, give them feedback, all in the service so that they don't do things really in an effort to help you. They don't do things that irritate you or make you mad or are really unhelpful. Let them know how they can help you. To that end, make a plan. Make a plan and ask for help to stick with it. Talk to someone you trust about your plans for eating, for activity, for self-care, for planning meals, preparing meals, all of it. They can help you if they know your plan. If they don't know your plan, they're going to try to help you in a way that they think will help and is fueled by their concern for you. You might find that really unhelpful. So let them know what your plan is and ask for help as you navigate your plan. And also know that someone will do something or say something really unhelpful, not because they're trying to be mean or rude, or they just don't know. So be prepared. Decide ahead of time what you'll say when someone says that thing to you that just grates on your nerves. Decide who you'll talk to or just go be with when you're struggling. Decide ahead of time how people can help you navigate a tough situation. If you know you're going somewhere, or you know you're going to be faced with a holiday meal or a holiday situation that will be hard for you, decide ahead of time how you'll let somebody know you're struggling, or decide ahead of time how people are going to help you. Who's going to sit by you at the meal? Who's going to be with you in the car? Who's going to be with you to talk to? Where can you go at so and so's house to just get a moment to yourself? Where can you go to just grab your support person and go chat for a minute? Plan that out. You might not need it. It might go great. And it'll certainly be easier in the moment if you've planned it out and let somebody in on that plan. Speaking of planning, also plan your rest and your quiet time. You need it. You probably want it. And you also want to make sure that isolation doesn't sneak in and disguise itself as rest or wanting some downtime. So plan your rest, plan your quiet time. And again, let somebody know what your plan is so that they can support you. Lean into what you like about the holidays. This is an important thing that's really hard to do sometimes, but lean into what you like about the holidays. Maybe there's a food that you love that you really would like to have, but the eating disorder makes you afraid of it. Reclaim it, ask for help, ask for support to do that. Ask somebody to eat it with you or to be with you while you eat it. Take back your holiday joy. It's okay to do that. Lean into other things you like. If it's a tradition you like or doing something with a loved one, plan it, do it, work it into your time at home. Just because you have an eating disorder, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy parts of the holiday that are meaningful to you. Let yourself be nourished by home as much as possible. You're there to get some downtime. You're there to celebrate. Try to let yourself do that and try to not let the eating disorder take that from you. It's probably taken a ton from you already around holidays. So let somebody know how you're going to lean back into what you really love about the holidays. So if you have an eating disorder, just to review, talk about how you're doing, talk to somebody, make a plan, and ask for help to stick to your plan. Know that somebody's going to say something unhelpful. What are you going to do to manage that experience? Plan your rest time and your quiet time and lean into what you like about the holidays. Those are sort of your 5 tasks. If your family doesn't know about the eating disorder, I know this is tough. I know it is, but please consider telling someone. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. And these illnesses are fierce and tenacious and will urge you to not act in your best interest. It will not compel you to act in your best interest. Talk to someone though, let somebody know, pick one person to tell. You can write them a letter, you can send a text, you can go out for coffee, you can just blurt it out. However you do it, it doesn't have to be perfect or just right. Just get it out. Tell that one person. The conversation after you tell them, it'll take care of itself. Let them know you're struggling, let them know you're afraid. They can help you with whatever the next step is. No one can just take the eating disorder away. Know that. I actually wish we could. That's not how treatment works. That's not how support works. But people can help you get your life back. It'll take time, it'll take work, it'll take lots of things. And the first step is telling somebody, is talking to somebody, no matter how afraid you are of getting help or telling someone. I really guarantee you, life without an eating disorder is way better than life with an eating disorder. I've heard thousands of people say it on this podcast, in conversations over my career working in eating disorders. I've said it myself. Life is just better without an eating disorder. So please tell someone. Let this holiday be the time that you told somebody and asked for help. It really can be life-changing and life-saving. So please tell someone. Let's move into what you do if you're a loved one of somebody with an eating disorder. If your loved one has an eating disorder, know that the holidays are some of the trickiest times of the year. People are constantly talking about, offering, and commenting on food. There's foods that we typically don't have around all of the time that are all around us. So food can be very overwhelming. People also comment on appearance, on their own appearance, on other people's appearance, on the weight they're worried they're going to gain over the holidays, on the weight they think they're going to lose after the holidays, the holiday foods they say they shouldn't eat, the holiday foods they eat as they're saying they shouldn't eat them, all of the comments about foods, the New Year's weight loss resolutions that they're going to make. It just goes on and on and on. It's really hard to have an eating disorder in the midst of this because it actually feels like you're doing the right thing by not letting food get you during this time of year. So if your loved one has an eating disorder, please know that holidays can be so, so tricky and your loved one does need your help. So what can you do? Ask your loved one what would be helpful for them. That's one of the best things you can do. Ask them what they would actually be helpful for them for you to do. And it's okay to ask them to be really specific. Like, what do you specifically want me to do? Just let them know that you understand this time of year can be super hard, even if you don't quite understand why or how it's hard or know all the details. Let them know that you're there for them. Let them know they can come to you for support, just to sit by you, to get a hug, to go for a walk, to watch a show, to just be away from somewhere, or maybe someone. Just be a safe space for them. Ask your loved one what's helpful to hear or what you should try very hard to avoid doing or saying. And you don't have to be perfect. No eggshells, but just let them know you're going to try your best and that you have their best interest at heart. And you really do want to know how you can help them and know what not to do. And if you're really worried about a loved one because you see something strange with their eating or different with their body or different with their personality, say something. Don't convince yourself it's not a big deal. Say something. Say it compassionately, calmly, focused on your concerns about what you see or what you feel. Try not to be critical of what they're doing or of them as a person. Keep it focused on how you feel and how you are there to support them. That is a huge holiday gift you can give. They may be really wanting somebody to know that they're struggling, but they don't know how to say it or they're afraid of letting somebody in. So if you're worried about somebody, if you're worried about a loved one you think might have an eating disorder, this is not the time to wait. Don't wait until after the holidays. Don't wait until after the new year. Say it now. Pull them aside at a quiet time in a private moment and let them know that you're concerned and that you're there for them. And then check back in with them because they may not take it well. They may not want to get help. They may tell you they're fine. They probably will tell you they're fine. Then your work can be to check back in with them and let them know you're still concerned. I know that you said you were fine. I know that you said I'm worried about nothing. And you know what? I've been thinking about it for the last few days and I'm still pretty worried. Would you be willing to talk to somebody else about it? And if there's nothing wrong, then there's nothing wrong. I'm really worried. I care about you. I love you. I want the best for you. And I'm really scared. Let's do something and I'm here to help you. So if you were a loved one, just know that holidays are tricky. And you saying something and asking your loved one how you can support them can be an enormous help. Can holidays be enjoyable when you have an eating disorder? People ask me that a lot. Like, can it be enjoyable? Are the holidays, can it be fun at all? Can I just fast forward and get to whatever month is less stressful? I'm not sure which one that is, but whatever one that is. So if you're worried about someone, can it be enjoyable? Yes, this can be an enjoyable time. Focus on your loved one as a person, on the traditions you love, on the meanings of the holidays for you. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to really lean into loving your loved one during the holiday season. Just because they have an illness doesn't mean they're not a whole person. So continue the things you love to do. Ask them to join you in the things that you love. Talk to them. Ask them about their life. Talk to them about everything else in their life other than the eating disorder, especially everything in their life other than the eating disorder. They are a whole person and they want to be seen for the whole person they are, even if they're having a hard time over the holidays. And if you are somebody struggling with an eating disorder and you're not getting help for an eating disorder, don't wait. Do not wait. If you're concerned about someone who you think might have an eating disorder, don't wait. Don't wait. That's the theme. Don't wait. There is help available even over the holidays. And the longer you delay getting help, the longer you or the person will have the eating disorder and the higher risk to their health and well being. Getting help over the holidays is a great idea. It makes going back to school or wherever the post holidays find you easier to navigate. You'll have some more supports in place. So don't convince yourself that it's not the right time to do something for yourself or it's not the right time to talk to your loved one. It is the right time. Now is the right time. And that'll also let you lean into the holidays and enjoy the pieces that you can. So enjoy your holidays, focus on your loved ones as the people they are, focus on the traditions you want or you want to have or you do have, really leaning into the meaning of the holidays for you. Don't wait. Ask for help. Ask your loved one how you can help them. Those are the things you really want to be thinking about. So I hope this makes holiday struggles more understandable and most importantly, more manageable. If you or someone you know might have an eating disorder, please reach out for help. Now is a great time to reach out for help. If you have a topic that you'd like to see discussed on Between Bites, drop us a line and let us know that too. We are here to answer your holiday questions or other questions you have about eating disorders. Would love to hear from you. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Piecemeal, please subscribe, rate, or leave a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. Learn more about us at emilyprogram.com or find the Emily Program on social media. Piecemeal is produced by the amazing podcast team at the Emily Program. Until next time, take care. Thanks for listening.